What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the weekly recap. This is the week 4 edition, and we got week 4 and our fifth guest of the season. Today's guest, the one, the only, Phil Presto. Phil, thank you for coming on.
Woo! Go Phil, go Phil. Pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Nice, nice. Turning around in your season, and now we get to talk about it. How do you feel?
Oh yeah. I feel very good about where my team is at. I feel very validated that I turned down so many trade requests this week. I just, battled through the first couple weeks. That was pretty tough, but I feel like we're trending in the right direction. And nobody likes to hear somebody talk about their own team too much, so I'll keep it short, but I'm feeling good.
Phil, I do it every week. Who cares? I rate myself like number one every time. Am I
That's why I fast forward through your section.
Okay. I have the stats. I see you do that. All right, Phil, you can see my screen. Let's get down and see who ESPN has as our top 6 and our supposed playoff teams. Top 6
Beautiful.
is as follows. We have Ray Smith remaining at number 1, undefeated. Number 2, Josh at undefeated. Not surprised there. 3, we have, I think that's Finn in a loss, but I still agree with that. Finn has lost, still scoring high points. Number 4 is me. Wow, they've put me back in their good graces. They still have fallen on me since apparently draft day. They had me at 2, but
Yeah, but you didn't fall that much.
yeah, yeah,
That's fine.
yeah. But I mean, they had me at 11 not that long ago, so I still always hate them. 5th, they have Curry Man. That's Mark, and 6th, they have
A sloppy
you.
toppy,
Uh,
baby.
let's go, Phil. Oh my God,
Yeah,
the
getting back in the top
turnaround,
six, baby.
the turnaround, the turnaround. Now,
It's the new name. It's the new team name.
I did as soon as it changed. You really did get that good fortune. All right, I need these to be quicker. Also, Phil, people are
Yeah,
getting tired. I'm getting word that 55 minutes is a lot of fucking time.
yeah, I'm with them.
Okay, wow, I made that up. No one said that to me, so that's crazy. So
It's
that's
just because I haven't responded recently.
okay. God damn it. But let's go over my matchup here. Brian gives himself the edge on last week's recap over me, and look what he knows about football. Clearly, he doesn't know ball.
That's not no ball.
Lad McConkey falls even farther from grace. His draft capital is really not looking good here. DJ Moore, not a great support wide receiver in the midst of this struggle as well. Wide receivers are struggling for him. ETN does his. You get a floor Alvin Kamara game. Gibbs kind of like still under projection, which he was projected 17, but still a great
Yeah,
game from
I'd call that
Gibbs.
hitting. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Kraft does well, defense as well. Aubrey, you get the floor game from Aubrey. You're like, wow, he's not a god. But it's still like an overall good performance. 97 is not a back-breakingly bad performance, but
I mean, honestly, if Mariota does better, or if he just has, a real quarterback besides Mariota, and then McConkey even gets his projected or slightly below his projected, like, he's right in the competing with you.
yeah, but he still loses because
Right?
George Pickens
Factual.
puts up a
Factual.
29.
He looked good. He looked really good.
Look at
I'm
that,
kind of a
man.
George Pickens hater, but he did look really good in that game.
Look at that, man. I just realized I put my screen hella small. That was crazy. I'm like really tiny in the corner. But George Pickens, wide receiver 1 when CD's out, and it looks great in those days. Justin Jefferson was 17 with no touchdown. I'm like, come on, man, all work.
Right.
We get a floor Montgomery and Henry game, but we still get 120. Like, I think the team is kind of in position. Ferguson, late round tight end, getting god amount of targets. I'm seeing 12, 14, 7, 6 from the tight end position, a struggling position.
Yeah, I mean, position rank number 2. He's got good projection. Or not. He's got good production. My God, over
Mm-hmm.
the past couple weeks. So yeah, and he's coming up against the Jets. So Should be a good game. Should
Yeah,
be another
I was
good game
surprised
for
with
Ferguson.
13.5 against Green Bay. I still gave him the nod over Kyle Pitts, but if you looked at the fact, Kyle Pitts did better than him. My bench is still looking good too, man. I think we're looking up. We did lose James Conner last week, but I went against Brian. The Super Bowl rematch of last year is a step in the right direction. And I like having this over Brian when it comes to talking to him because he'll mention that I ranked his team last, and then what now, Brian? I'm gonna rank you last again. So moving on, we have Devin versus Greg. It looks like Devin is actually bounced back in a big way, making fun of him for starting Carson Wentz, and he gets a decent performance out of him. Carson Wentz looked like shit the whole game too, man. Fantasy's a great, a fantastic thing. Looks like he had no touchdowns, 2 picks with like 8 minutes left in the fourth, and just out of nowhere, just get 3 himself. No, okay. I trade Nick Chubb to Devin for Pickens, and you're like, oh, he got robbed. But Devin's receivers are still so loaded. He has Amon
Mm.
Ra, Egbuka, Quentin Johnston, Rasheed Rice waiting, and Brian Thomas. And he gave me Pickens for Chubb. So like Devin's receivers are like he doesn't even feel the hit of like trading away Pickens. He was so deep. He kind of like Kenneth Walker's doing enough, but maybe if Henderson stays with it, we see less of Ramondre. He gets that running back production, and Devin's
Dude,
a
I'm
real
ready to
threat.
see less of Ramondre. He's been fumbling too much. It's been pissing me off.
I mean, you draft Henderson because Ramondre had a fumbling problem last year, but then we still start the season with Ramondre. It's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you can start with. Are we talking about the Pats or are we talking about
The Pats,
Devin
the
right now?
Pats, the
'Cause-
Pats.
yeah, yeah. Like you can start with him, but like, dude, when he's fumbling in like those situations in the first few weeks, like, all right, you can go back to him like once or twice, but like, man, you got to start putting your rookie in and like getting him some reps. Like, it's
Mm-hmm.
just, yeah, it's been painful to watch.
Did he
So
get a touchdown this week?
Henderson, yeah,
See, that's a step in the right direction, but still only 7 carries, 2 catches.
yeah. Still 11 and a half points would have outperformed Chubb, and I mean that's obviously who's going to start Woody Marks over Chubb that week. So,
He
yeah,
also has Woody Marks. It's just like Devin could figure this out. Now, quarterback is going to be an issue. He has Dak Prescott. I mean, he goes off, but I do not believe in Dak Prescott. I will not. You cannot convince me. I've had a full season with
I'm
Dak
with you
Prescott
on that.
myself.
Yeah,
Also,
I'm with you
Carson
on
Wentz in
that one.
2025. Like, listen, we had an outlier some weeks, man. Greg
Yeah,
though gets just battered, loses both receivers for an extended period of time in Malik Neighbors and Tyreek.
it's sad. And
Tyreek.
Laporta really not producing, and then I mean, luckily that's Scatabo and I have Pittman. I like Pittman. He'd
Now
be good.
he does have other weapons here, right?
Yeah.
Addison's first week back too, by the way, and he has great week.
Hmm. Right.
Um, he does still have A Chain Love, like looks like a great quarterback. There's still some hope here. But I
Yeah.
mean, he's just gonna have to fall down the rankings. He's 1-3. If he can get some wins, maybe you look at him a little bit more. But right now, he looks like a wounded animal.
Yeah. Definitely with you on that one.
Tough loss here, especially because he did score 110. Lions defense, Jordan Love, A Chain, Scattaboo. Scattaboo could be a dog, but it's not enough. Devin has the great weeks from Amon Ra, from Quinn Johnston. Doesn't even play Brian Thomas, and it's the right decision. So, hey, what do I know, man? Devin knows what's up. Next game, we have honestly, I thought this was going to be the game of the weekend, and it was. We have Finn versus Josh, but Josh really proves himself to be the realest of deals this year, man. He could not like. It's like he's getting his worst player is getting 6.3, and then he's getting multiple 25 plus performances in one game.
Yeah. I mean, Jacobs getting 30 is huge for him. That
Uh,
that really
Dobbs on
helped
the
him.
bench getting 26. That's what I wanted to point out. That is
Mm.
That's a wide
That's
receiver
tough.
two over Waddle here. Like
Yeah.
it's not tough when you drop 137. You just could have beat him up more. It's
Yeah, I
tough
mean,
for
I identify
Finn
with
here.
that. I identify with that this week, so
Yeah, yeah,
we'll get to it.
yeah. I
Uh,
mean, we're clearly pretty close, but I think I think Finn like he gets a floor week from Jackson Smith, but then everyone else just still eats.
mhm.
Benson comes in, but his other option he told me would have been Bateman, so he makes the right decision. I know Diggs isn't no, it's still not enough of a difference. So yeah, you can't do anything when your opponent drops 130 plus. You just have to feel a little sad.
Yeah,
But
yeah. There's no blame, and Finn should still feel, I think, pretty confident. I mean, he's only sitting at 2-2, and it's pretty easy
I
or
think
pretty early in
I think
the
he's two and
season.
two with the most points against now. I'm pulling it up now. It's always slow when I'm streaming shit,
Yeah,
but
I can.
it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
Finn has 503.4, and
I thought he led
Josh
points.
has 518.
Ah,
But yeah, I mean, still like the only two guys over 500. So
yeah. I mean, they're both. I think they're both good. Like Finn loses, Mike Evans and Aaron Jones still puts up 120. I think he can only get better when they get healthier. And yeah, it's a great win for Josh, best team in the league. Someone's got to hit him off this horse right now. He's looking too scary.
yeah, agreed. Oh, also, did you say sorry points against or points for? Because
Points against because I think Finn has a
oh,
lot of points
okay,
scored on him.
yeah, Finn has 490 scored against, and Josh only has 400.
490 in 4
Yeah,
weeks. Damn.
yeah, clearly the highest there.
Yeah.
You have
Wow.
475. Honestly, you're
Well,
not too far behind.
yeah, yeah. And I'm also 2 and 2.
Yeah.
It's good teams know each other. Okay, no, I'm not. I forced that one heavily, but good win for Josh. Finn is going to be fine going forward. This one, wow, I loved this one. This one was Chef's Kiss. Oh, Chef's Kiss. You know, Mark, my mortal nemesis, my enemy, when it comes to the fantasy realm, he likes to play cute here. He loves doing these like, oh, 12:25 pickups before the 1 p.m. starts. He loves to be, he loves to be a little bit of a risky guy. So this week he benches DK Metcalf for Hunter Renfro, and he loses by 0.95 because Hunter Renfro put up two.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
But
Honestly.
honestly, he has
Oh, sorry,
Tower
Keon
making.
Coleman in one.
I if he starts, wait, he loses by 0.95, right? It's just like
Yeah.
if oh my god, yeah, honestly, yeah, I think the best option is Keon Coleman, but still, I was gonna say like Troy Franklin would have been even a more ludicrous start when you
Hmm.
have like Toa, DK, and Keon on the bench. You're like Troy Franklin is like the crazy outlier pick there, and you go even crazier and go Hunter Renfro. And how it's done with Garrett Wilson getting the last catch of the game on Monday night. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Mark was 10 and 0 in week 4, by the way, in league history. That's a fun stat that's broken. He's now like 1 and 9 versus Vinny all time. That's a fun stat that remains. That's funny as shit. He sucks against Vinny. The dude is horrible, and he always talks so much shit against him. That's what's so good.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the other kind of positive from your perspective is he starts Daniel Jones and does not start Jackson Dart. It, would have easily won had he started Dart, and that's just going with the former Giants QB over the current. That's awesome.
Yeah, and he traded for Daniel Jones and made fun of them for that heavily. It looked horrible week 1. That felt good.
I do think Daniel Jones will at least I think the Colts will
Indiana
at least
Jones. Indiana
continue to do well.
Jones.
but it's just funny this week.
So Bucky Irving a little injured too. This is what I brought up to Mark as an issue too, because his running back three in this league is Brian Robinson, a backup for Christian McCaffrey. Got 2.1 this week. He has no other running back outside of these two like workhorses. If any of them miss time, he's actually in serious trouble. So tough matchup, lose by 0.95. You don't have a horrible week, obviously, but you tested the gods by playing Hunter Renfro, and you paid the piper. Vinny doesn't start Marv and starts Keenan Allen. Vinny told me that he wants to give Hunter Henry the nod, but he feels an obligation to Brock Bowers.
I mean, I can understand that, but at the same time, dude, I've liked Hunter Henry recently. He's been looking good.
Great connection with Drake May. It's been consistent these last 2 years, so just something to
Yeah.
think about. But Vinny's already traded one tight end. He also mentioned, which I thought was funny too. It's like, can't trade another tight end. It's so good. But Vinny's starting Ramondre, still has that running back issue. Tyron Tracy out. Pacheco did get 11, maybe solved. I don't know. Still question mark with Pacheco as well. But it's a
Mhm.
good win for him, getting his first win on the season. Of course, it's against Mark. But let's get to this game here, though, Phil. An absolute
Now we're going me.
slugfest. Yeah, we're on you, bro. We're on you. Now this matchup, Drake May is proving me wrong a little bit here. I did think he's not that good. Now it is Carolina. We do have to point out it is the Carolina Panthers that he's just absolutely dogging on. But
Hey man,
there's some
it's a
dots in there.
confidence game. Yeah, it'll continue. He's just building on success. It's not like he squeaked by
Right,
Carolina.
right, right, right. 42. Yeah, 42 piece.
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry. I'll let you talk through. I'll let you talk through this. I'll go on mute and then I'll chime in at the end.
no, I actually want you to talk more over this part because it is your matchup. Phil, what did you think of your matchup with Mateo here?
Not gonna lie, I was kind of scared. And definitely like the projections were like basically 50-50, and I was
Mm-hmm.
coming down. Obviously with some question marks on my running backs and my wide receivers. Like, dude, AJ Brown is pissing me the fuck off. Like, I
Yeah,
I literally sat him the 1 week that he went off, and now he gets less than 2 points.
again, yeah.
So I just don't even want to talk about that.
Uh-huh.
Um, but like, dude, I mean, taking Janty first round, haven't really
Yeah.
been too stoked
Blowout
with his
game.
production. Obviously, up until this game, like DeAndre Swift, like he's not going to be a running back one for me. So I'm
Mm,
like moving stuff around. Got lucky with I think I drafted Judkins. I
you
forget. I think it was
did.
pretty late in the
You did.
um, draft, and
Yeah, he's
then
a bad person though, Phil. He's a bad person.
all right. Well,
Shame.
he's still employed, so
Shame. By the Browns. They have no morals. Shame,
um,
shame. It's like, no, he looks
I'm sure
fantastic.
I could kind of flip through some other people's lineups and find
Whoa,
some questionable
whoa,
employment.
whoa. Don't look me. I have Kareem Hunt on my team.
um,
All right, keep going.
Obviously, Dobbins. I like look. 11's not a crazy score or anything like that, but he got the 100 yards, and that's good enough for me. Um, Devontae, I was honestly kind of questionable on Devontae. I thought Puka was going to take just
Uh-huh.
an absurd share of the targets, and Devontae they seem to have worked out a good kind of cadence,
Chemistry.
and yeah, so that's been nice. Hawkinson disappointing me
Kind of
recently,
prove, yeah,
but
needs to prove it. Needs to prove it. Yeah, I agree.
yeah.
Any tight end on the
Um,
bench? No. Oh no, you do. You did pick up one. Make him
I
make him
did.
sweat.
Yeah. Um, I will say I am most disappointed by not starting Gainwell.
Mm.
Because
Over who?
I think I
Dobbins,
would
Junkins, or
have
Genti?
started
No
him
way.
over Dobbins.
No way. Going into
You
this
don't
week,
think so? Well,
Dobbins
not
was
like
fantastic for
I
this
don't. I
year.
wasn't gonna set my lineup on like Friday, but when Warren got announced as being out,
Right.
I had Warren in another league. I like just by happenstance had woken up at 5 a.m. And so like luckily saw that announcement and swapped Warren out in that league. And I like went to go check if Gainwell was available and totally forgot that he was on my bench in this ESPN league.
Wow.
Yeah. So obviously didn't matter. I would have been a lot more pissed if it had like actually made a difference. But um, you know,
I mean,
it
I think it's funny you're getting mad about not scoring more than 142. That is a good point.
hey, I mean, call me Dan Campbell. I just want to run up the score.
God damn. I mean, but here, bros, J.K. Dobbins has been eating. He's playing the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, that's
That
fair.
was been a travesty. I think your sport for running back here, bro. There's literally like five good options. So, I lost James Conner. One more running back injury. We might need to be in talks.
Yeah, I mean,
I
see how that works out.
I
I
could
think
take AJ Brown off your hands.
hey, for the right price.
We'll be in discussions, but let's get Mateo some shine here. Amar Hampton has cemented himself. Drake London, his first week in the trade with Devin, he gets 21 already, scoring more than the 3 weeks he was with Devin. So, yeah, maybe it's just a change of scenery is all he needed. He finally gets a bad Devontae Smith game. He doesn't start. He doesn't start the right quarterback. That obviously doesn't make like the game breaking difference, but there's going to be the question going forward. Fields or Williams is going to be hard. But it's a tough loss. But the year is young. He started 1-3 last year and made the playoffs. So,
Yeah,
uh,
I won't comment too much on Mateo's team, but I do not envy that QB question.
mm, mm,
Williams versus Fields. I do not like either QB, just in general.
right.
I don't
And
even like watching them.
no hate to Drake May though. But Drake May also was in this realm of some kind of just supported by him being a running quarterback. Just Justin Fields is the same way, where it's just
Mm.
like early on, at least his rookie year, Drake Mays, where it was like he's a good fantasy quarterback because he runs, but he's not really like making any receiver that good.
Hmm. I guess
Like
I don't
is there
know.
a
I
valuable
wasn't
catching
necessarily thinking
option?
from the fantasy perspective, but
You're
like
right. You're right.
I just think
Justin
May
Fields
is
has a
already
purpose
yeah.
in fantasy. That is.
Yeah. All right. All right. That's my piece. Done.
I get you. I get you. Next matchup. Ray versus Austin. I called Austin the worst 2-0 team in the league, and he's now 2-2. He's falling, and it's getting worse. He begged to get Jamar Chase in the draft when live, and it's been nothing but nightmares. Um, it's not looking better. RJ Harvey, who we drafted early, finally getting some production. Like perfect. We can maybe throw him back in the running back position. We can now go back to maybe flexing Tootin, Brees Hall, RJ Harvey. But then the wide receivers, man, Golden is still like 8.8 is one of his better games. But wide receiver 67 on the year, 8.8 is his best game. It's still like not good enough. Io Manor, you just don't want any parts of this Tennessee offense. They just got shut out completely by the Houston Texans. Oh, it's just Austin is I tried to make his team a little better. I asked for Josh Allen. He said that's his namesake, number one Sinners hater. He can't get rid of Josh Allen. So, I tried to spread the wealth. I would still give him Hurts, but he would get a receiver. He doesn't want to do it, and he's gonna keep rolling with his guys. I understand. But Austin takes another loss here. Maybe we have to look inward if this trend keeps going. Ray remains 4-0 though. He's been mostly team Bijan Robinson. The receivers have not really been there for him. Javonte Williams has, but Chase Brown kind of hasn't either. He's been mostly just Lamar, Bijan, and a combination of Javonte Williams and others. But he gets it done again. Now, no, he doesn't put up. Austin doesn't put up a great fight, but scoring 123 because Bijan just goes crazy. You have a great defense and kicker start, putting up a 30 piece between the two. Um, that's That's a huge gain. And yeah, you get a bad Lamar week can put up 123. And sometimes people that draft Lamar, they can't really take bad Lamar weeks. A bad Lamar week means an L, but not this one. Also, you have Justin Herbert on the bench. Spread the wealth. Trade him, bro. I want to Justin Herbert in my life. Good win for Ray though. Now the edge count. I'm going to give you here a little review. Brian went 1-2 in predicting matchups last week. He got his matchup wrong because I won. He got your matchup wrong as well. He picked Mateo to win.
He's such a hater.
Wow, let that be known. Okay, we're gonna preview the matchups here, but I'm gonna put this in your head now. At the end of this, I will ask for a top 12 ranking of the league, so maybe start thinking of that when we're reviewing some of these teams. Because every guest I have has to get their 2 cents in the amazing, unbiased, like fantastic with.
But mine are actually unbiased because
Uh,
I'm an auditor, so I have to remain objective and
oh
unbiased.
sure, yeah, in rankings. Okay, we're gonna give you my matchup. I don't like usually doing my matchup. Is against Josh. I'm playing the big bad Josh.
All right. I mean, I do think I'm just gonna have to go Josh. Like just
You didn't even
intrinsically,
let
he
me
is.
get to show you our head-to-head matchups and pre. I was
I
going over here.
I'm just fired up. I'm sure. I wanna.
I have
I
two
don't
playoff
really. It's also
wins.
it's tough when like it's a season by season
Yeah,
league. We are not doing dynasty, so like these
sure.
overall matchups. I don't know. They're interesting to see the history, but they don't really do anything for me as far
Whoa,
as
whoa. That
projections.
okay. You don't believe in head-to-heads. I see. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I just want to let you know I've beaten Josh in the championship. 2 playoff wins over him. Not very multiple people with multiple playoff matchups against one another. So, 2 playoff
Yeah.
wins, one being a championship. I kind of have Josh's number. The comparison here actually has us with a complete split down the middle when it comes to advantages, but they're giving the advantage over like Justin Jefferson to me, and that's hurting my feelings.
Yeah, well, I think James Cook has been
Yeah,
really good,
over
and
Derrick
that's
Henry.
and Henry has not been looking quite as invincible as he was. So,
Hey, they're
yeah.
1-3, man, and it's because they can't feed my boy the ball. They're getting down early. They have to start throwing it, man. No, let's feed the king. But overall, man, Josh's team has been pretty solid. I'm seeing Raheem Shaheed in the flex. That's an un. Was not expecting to see that. He has Josh Jacobs on bye and Romeo Dobbs. Interesting. That helps me a little bit here. But clearly, you don't care about that detail. You're already giving him the nod. He does have wide receiver and running back one, which is kind of fun to look at. But man, I just like I fuck with my guys heavy, man. Look at all of our averages, bro. Everyone's averaging double digits. Like I think we're just about it. I know let's see the bones. We got Olave, Pitts on by. Yeah, I mean my bones aren't they're kind of looking scarce down there, but
Some soft bones.
yeah, it's a little brittle. kind of but you're giving that to Josh. Fine. Fine. Whatever you
I think
say.
it'll be a good matchup, but yeah, I think I'll give it to Josh. I honestly the as we start to get into the rest of these matchups, I the bye weeks are going to be huge. Like
Yeah,
people actually have to start paying attention to that.
I forgot about week 5 buys. It's crazy, man. All right. Wow. Greg is absolutely destroyed on projections. Jordan Love is not playing, and he lost both receivers and his kicker. Oh my goodness. So Kyler Murray, that's a 21 piece. I see two receivers here, 10 and 9, 19. And 19 plus 21 is 40. I'm gonna give him 40 more projections in my brain. He also needs a kicker. Just give that a 7 piece. Okay, so he gets replacement level players. He's still kind of in this matchup. Let's see, Brian. I mean, they're given. Wow. See, ironically, Greg has good running backs with A Chain Scatterboo and like Pollard is serviceable. You have the option between T, Pittman, and Addison for two wide receivers. Like there is a win that could be had here. Lad McConkey needs to find it. Brian's still giving him the not. He has to either Jameson Williams, who also hasn't performed. Everyone else is on bye. Oh my god, yeah. And then he has
I
Mark.
also
Yeah.
I don't like Laporta this season,
Mm-hmm.
so that's going to be a tough. Like I don't see him getting 8 points. See him
I
getting
agree.
like 5.
What is like comparative to the tight end position though is that Brian has Njoku, who has also just absolutely floundered so far to start the year. It's just like
Yeah, I
there,
guess I haven't been paying attention to him too much.
it's shit to
Yeah,
shit.
cooking.
Ironically,
Hmm.
Laporta averages more than Njoku.
Okay, well that's probably just my bias then, because I think I'm
Yeah,
in
you
one of
just
my
hate
other leagues, and
Laporta.
I've
This
been
is what I'm hearing.
been annoyed.
I love that. And Laporta sucks, so we're going Brian.
Yeah.
I think actually though I'm
Put
going
into
Brian.
slaw. Put into slaw.
Oh, Isaac
Um,
Tesla. Where is he?
I don't know, projected like less than 2 points.
Yeah, yeah, there's no shot. Um Next we're going to you're gonna pick this one, Finn versus Devin. Now these both have also been kind of Finn, I think losing maybe two in a row, or like obviously coming off a loss, but Devin winning two in a row after starting 0 and 2.
Yeah, this
Uh,
is tough because I think I man, Cowboys against Jets, that could have a good game. Mahomes against Jacksonville, I think is just like a way higher floor. I think McCaffrey and Taylor is honestly like you could get potentially 60 points, 50
yeah,
points there. Like
yeah,
that's just ridiculous.
uh-huh.
And versus Kenneth Walker and Woody Marks,
Yeah, they could
that's
flounder.
not quite a good matchup. Yeah. Um, JSN and Shakir versus ASB and Ibuka. I mean, not clearly
Yeah,
clear
Devin's
matchup
receivers,
favorite to
Devin's
Devin.
receivers. Devin
Juwan
like the
Johnson,
flex.
Ertz.
They're
Honestly,
comparable, bro. They're very
that's
comparable.
very close. Hey, dude, Quinn Johnson has been honestly a shining star. It is going to be tough with Herbert and the O line being as banged up as it is. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if they can, if they basically just feed Johnston and no other receivers get targeted, I mean, unfortunately, that means Lad McConkey does nothing. But
Yeah.
then I think that swings pretty hard. I'm not huge on Benson. Like, I get that he is
Coming
there,
to opportunity.
yeah, but realistically, I don't see him getting a
He was
comparable
like
amount to Johnston.
with Connor playing though, getting 8 points, 6 points, 6 points with a healthy Connor. And
Hmm.
people just think like with a full workload, we could start
It
getting
is
this
against Tennessee too. Like,
right, the worst team in
yeah,
the league.
yeah. Excuse me. Who knows? Maybe that is closer than I think it will be. Maybe I'll eat my words on that one.
Finn's projected insane this week too. They're giving Jonathan Taylor and McCaffrey literally 39 points in projections,
Yeah,
which is fucking insane. For comparison, they're giving Devin's 23. Like that
right.
is that is kind of insane. They're still disrespecting Shakir, even though like he is kind of like they want Keon Coleman to be a thing, but Shakir seems to be like Josh Allen's number one receiver. I don't know. I know he spreads the ball a lot, so it's not going to be for sure. But even if you don't have Shakir, if you're Finn, you have Diggs. Evans will come back eventually. You could wonder Bateman could get the nod.
Yeah.
I think,
I think this is gonna be closer than the projections they're showing, and understand Devin doesn't have a D in, but like even if that's +5, whatever. Like I do think I'll go Finn, and it's literally his running backs plus JSN. I think
yeah,
like those three together, even and Shakir can do whatever. I think that's still better than ASB and Ekbuka. Like,
I agree.
you know,
I agree. So he's giving the edge to Finn. Devin will call you a slave to the projections if he heard this. He probably will hear this. So prepare for that. But I remember when it was his review, he was also giving you some harsh words. You might not know that, and that might be drama.
I'll have to have a word with Mr. Rowell. Luckily he's on West Coast time, so I can
Yeah, you
talk to
could
him
do it
tonight.
right after this. Before I go any further, I do want to look at old matchups of the other people. There's Brian and Greg. Greg is the one who's like heavily hit right now. And wow, heavily hit in these matchups. I didn't even know you can play someone 16 times in 10 years. Holy
Must be
shit.
division rivals.
Yeah. Repeats in 2023, repeats in 22, repeats in 21. Yeah, they got a lot of repeat years.
Dude, this
uh,
good number of those were blowouts too.
I mean, yeah, let's see the averages. 99 to 87. Actually not as
Wait.
crazy as I thought.
I was seeing like the 120s and 130s to like 90.
Oh yeah, like these.
Yeah. I guess yeah, not even that long ago. Those are some of the more recent ones.
Yeah, I was
Put
just
up some
looking
stinkers
total.
in the first few years.
Yeah, real stinkers. All right. And then the who was the next matchup? It was Devin and Finn. Let's just see that really quick. This one leans wow, 101 playoff record, but Devin's got the regular season pretty handily. Finn won last year though. The second matchup, he lost the first matchup. Interesting. Okay, they've been trading these recent ones. A lot of trades since 2021. So if that's any pattern, they say Devin is due, but we give the edge to Finn still. Next we have Vinny versus Mateo. Let's start this one by looking at their matchup. I'm curious. Jins Mateo. This one, 5-6. Mateo's taking the lead, and it's been a recent change. He won the last two to do that. So kind of down the middle. That's the standings. And the projections are relatively similar. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'll do the edge here. Interesting. They're giving Mateo the running backs. I understand because Vinny has Pacheco in, but oh, Vinny's benching Ramondre. He did bench Ramondre. Yep. Hunter Henry tight end one on his bench because he started Brock Bowers. Love that. But like Garrett Wilson's been getting disrespected. Still projecting Marv 10.7.
I don't trust Marv.
Yeah, I just think he's like averaging 10 fantasy points with these drops. Like say he like gets it together. I know that's like banking that like he like starts catching some of these drops, but like
He could.
he had a horrible like drop last game that was like a 45 yarder and he actually had one that was a
Yeah,
pick too.
yeah.
But then also he'll end the game with 15 points because he had a head top touchdown where he reached over a guy. So it's interesting. He still had a 15-point
And
fantasy game, but he could have had a 20-point like and he had a bad game in like the average fan's eyes, the fantasy man.
yeah. And again, it's against Tennessee, so
Right.
maybe I eat my words.
Vinny benching Debo this week. Interesting. But I get that he's playing the Chargers and Vinny has Chargers defense. He benches Debo for Marvin Keenan. I kind of feel that. Who does Mateo have on the bench? No big surprises. He benched Caleb, but not really. He's on a bye. So yeah. Drake London. Oh, I just realized he's not even has full projection, so Drake London is not in. So oh, maybe Mateo's trying to make a pickup here because he might not play Travis Hunter. Hmm. I'm gonna go oddball here. I'm gonna say Vinny wins this matchup.
Interesting. I would go Mateo, but
Right?
yeah, I don't think it's the wildest.
I
Uh,
think I think
Pick.
Vinny's gotten the floor Saquon games. He's gonna get that 130 piece. Saquon has it all the time.
Yeah.
Uh Garrett Wilson has been good. He's playing Dallas defense, which has been like dog shit. They made Russell Wilson look great before he got benched. Tennessee against Marv. Brock, maybe this knee heals up so he could look better. But also Keegan against Washington, good matchup. And he has Debo if he doesn't like Keegan. I just don't hate Vinny's team here. And no Drake London this week. We're starting Devontae Smith, the wide receiver, too. Possibly Travis Hunter at the flex. I think like I'll just give the edge to Vinny. It feels like
Alright.
against it, but I could be wrong here.
Well, you're just a slave to the projections, so.
This is the opposite, actually. Mateo doesn't have a flex in, so he would normally be
Vinny
projected
can
higher.
still make some changes. Vinny,
I think
yeah.
this is Vinny's like starting team though. I think this looks like it. I'm not gonna lie. Like maybe we take out Purdy for Bo Nix, but his projections would go down there.
I think he figures something out with Pacheco. I don't think you start Pacheco today or this
Or
week.
Ramondre. Who do you start? He doesn't have a good running back. Maybe he makes a trade.
Yeah, I don't even know who's on the waivers.
Waivers are absolute doo doo pee.
Yeah.
Okay, but going against the grain. Now this matchup, apparently this one has legendary head-to-head stats as well. It is Mark versus Austin. Mark likes to mention this every year that he owns Austin. It's 11-2. Austin won last year though. Most recent matchup, shout out Derrick Henry on his team. Maybe that's a sign. But oh, don't need to go there. Don't need to go there either. Okay. Let's look at some matchups. Golden's on bye, so we have to look at the bench. McLaurin or RJ Harvey at the flag. So either 10 or 7 more projected points. Still not a lot. Is this Mark's starting lineup? It kind of looks like it. Yeah, no Adunze this week, no Metcalf this week. Yeah. Wow. Mark kind of falling off from grace too. So both projected under 100, so not supposed to have a good week. Um. Oh wait, Phil, I'm gonna do this one. Oh no, I'll do next one. So yeah, you do this one because you're in
Okay.
next matchup.
Yeah. I mean,
This
I
one's
think
tough.
putting in who I would put in for Austin and Mark, I
Tough
I
one.
this is one where I actually like I don't know. I feel like I want to say Austin, but I actually do kind of like just see Mark winning this one just
Oh
out of
no,
fucking pure luck. I don't know. That like
Mark has
I
been
shouldn't say
lucky.
pure luck, but like I don't know. Maybe Jackson Dart plays the fucking Saints. We got
Correct.
Kyron, Bucky. Is Pearsall fully healthy? No, he's still questionable, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so is Bucky
Um,
too. There's something going on with Bucky and Dart.
y- yeah, but I feel like Pearsall's more of like an actual question.
Yeah, yeah.
My hunch is that Irving and Dart will still play and do well, but he's got Ted and Tyler Warren. Yeah, I I am gonna go Mark on this one.
Mm-hmm.
My heart my heart tells me Austin, but my brain tells me Mark.
Wow. Hey, respectable. Okay. I was gonna say the trend continues of Mark's dominance over Austin. Austin needs a bounce back. He's lost 2 straight. I think also Mark's lost 2 straight. So someone's really gonna be unhappy after this matchup.
Yeah, that'll be tough.
Last but not least, you're with me in the boat of battling the 4-0 Giants. It's you versus Ray. Now, kicker is out. It's because he's on bye. Cairo's already
Mhm.
outgone. He won you the weekly though. Congrats to your Venmo. Already sent it.
I saw that. Appreciate it. Devin even liked it.
Devin liked it. God damn it.
Yeah.
Devin, get off Venmo, you loser.
Hey
Okay.
man, don't I feel that.
Whoa. He's taking out Lamar. Oh, Lamar's hurt. I forgot.
Yeah, he's out like 2 to 3 games.
Oh
Is
yeah,
at least like what they're saying right now.
it's Herbo. Wow. Okay, so never mind, Ray. It's good stash of Herbert on the bench. Quarterback 9 just coming for Lamar.
Yeah.
All right. The head-to-head's not looking in your favor. No, you're gonna missing a kicker. I'll give you 7 or 8 there. Gives you around the same projection. But they're not even giving you comparison. You have options. You do have still Zay Flowers here on the bench. I know DeAndre Swift's on by, so is Gainwell. Would he start over AJ? See, the problem is AJ's playing Denver, a very good defense. But honestly, I'm not loving Ray's receivers either. Ray's receivers don't average double digits. He's starting Christian Kirk. Why? Oh, Bijan's on bye too. Oh, Jonathan Williams, Chase Brown. Yeah, ew. Ooh. Phil, I'm gonna give the edge to you here, bro.
Let's go, baby. I'm
Wow.
I'm not super confident, right? Obviously, like
Four 0
he's
team.
put up good numbers and he's 4-0. That's just tough. I do think like if there's a week that he loses, like this is a pretty good option.
Wow, no
Especially and
Bijan
like
and
let's not forget
Lamar.
like Herbert also with a very banged up O line. Like
Correct.
there's a very realistic possibility he does not do very well.
Wow. Giants have a great
I
defensive
don't
line
know
too,
how.
though.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what the Commanders' defense has looked like. I haven't really watched any of their games.
They're greater than the Giants, but that was still Russell Wilson led.
Yeah,
I haven't watched their defense really since, so.
yeah. I mean,
But
no Joe Alt on the Chargers will definitely hurt them. And I think they're on like their third or fourth like left tackle or something like that. It's just
yeah,
they're not
they
they're
had
banged up.
studs too, and they just lost all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That being said, like I'm gonna need some strong performances. AJ Brown can't get another 2 point game. I think like the rest of the guys I'm relatively confident in.
Wow.
I
So
think
would you
like
say this is his final straw?
no, because it's still AJ Brown. I do think
Mm,
like I
giving him some
start to look
grace.
at options, you know. I obviously I kind of jumped the gun by benching him in week 3 and that one
Mm-hmm.
bit me in the ass. So I
Wow.
think that gives him a little bit of a longer leash. But if once Lamar comes back and Flowers becomes a more reliable option, hopefully, like I
AJ
would
will
have
be
loved
put
to
on
play him
notice.
against Houston. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. So
I'm giving you the edge. Projections don't
I
agree with
appreciate it.
me, but I'm not a slave to the projections. I hope you know that.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
All right, Phil, before you go, let's get to this top 12 ranking.
Yes. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go Josh number 1. I think that's just an
Mm-hmm.
easy get that
Mm-hmm.
one out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
I do think I'm gonna go. That's tough.
You can also start from the
It's like I
bottom.
didn't. I know that feels more insulting, and
Oh.
I'm trying to be nice,
Okay, okay.
but it is like I didn't
There's
pay
another 4
attention
0
for the
team.
last like hour. Yeah, I know, but I don't really want to rake him that high
Wow.
if I'm playing him this week. Like, but not on. But this isn't biased. Trust
Yeah,
me, it's
the
not biased.
amazing, definitely not biased, analytical with no favoritism top 12 rankings.
I think I'll go Finn number 2. I'll go
Mm.
Ray number 3. I'll go I'll go you number 4. I'll go
Hey, man, I put you at number 5, ironically.
eh, appreciate that. I could have been a little bit higher, in my opinion, but no,
Okay, you clearly didn't think so. You're ranked
I
here.
I'm basically gonna put myself last.
Oh, fuck
I think
off.
I think then I'd go Devin. Let's see, we got Josh, Finn, Ray, Dennis, Devin. Then I think I'd go Austin and then Mark.
Where are you actually
And
ranking
then
yourself, bro? How I hear you talk about your team, you don't believe that your team's this low. You just got mad
no,
at
I
me for
definitely do
putting.
not.
Then put where
Let me
you
let me do
believe your
this. Let me
team
do
is.
this, and then I'll insert myself. That you can just Control X and or Command
Okay.
X if you're
You,
on
why do you have
Apple.
to
I
make
don't
that
know.
harder, dude? Just put where you actually think you are
Because
from the
I'm thinking.
beginning. Okay,
I'm
dude.
thinking.
Okay,
Um.
fine, dude.
Okay, all right. Josh, Finn, Ray, Dennis, Devin, Austin, Mark. I'm gonna go. Oof. I'm actually gonna go Greg over Brian.
Okay.
Yeah, Greg and then Brian, and then I'll go Mateo and then Vinny, and I'll put myself. I'm gonna put myself in fifth. I think slide Devin
We
down.
could have done this the whole time. You're
But I
such a
didn't. No, we
fast.
couldn't have. We couldn't have done it. We couldn't have done it the whole time
Why?
because I
Oh
didn't
my
have a
god.
full picture.
Oh my
Why'd
god.
you insert a row? Just
Shut up. Shut
copy
up.
paste, baby.
Stop looking at me right now. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. All right.
Somebody doesn't screen share in
I
Excel
told
very
you.
often.
I told you. No, I do, but I knew you're the type of guy to make a comment about it too, so I just knew this
Dude,
extra
I get
pressure.
roasted by my Gen Z staff. I need to gang up on somebody
I was
else.
just telling you to put yourself five. You're like, no, I'll do myself last. And then you go, I'll put myself five. It's so annoying. Oh, that's so good. Okay, okay. I very much agree with this ranking. You know, you didn't move Vinny up after his win. I find that maybe a little insulting. I moved Vinny to 9, but you know, you're thinking
I
about
don't
every.
think it was an impressive win.
Whoa, really? There was Monday Night Dramatics over Mark scoring
I mean,
110.
yeah, but in fantasy, winning by less than 1 point on Monday night is
Not
not an
impressive.
impressive win. That is a lucky
Wow.
win.
Wow. He called you fraud, Vinny. You hear that? That's
I hope he does.
crazy. All right, bro. Thank you for coming on. Thank everyone for watching. And yeah, see y'all next week. Peace.